Yeah, it's like a citrus peel bitterness. Really nice.
But it's very, very well contained.
And then it almost immediately goes
and
to
turn.
sweet.
You can see, you can see like...
It just hits you for a second and then it rolls off.
Yeah. You can see it almost like a physical action too. Like it's a boom.
Yeah, I think
and
if that
turn around.
I think if that bitterness lingered in your mouth and just made you only taste bitterness, then that would be a thing, right?
Yeah. So in a way, it's not like we just like strong tea or strong beverage and strong food. You know, it's not the goal. Sometimes I use like some, maybe like, once again, analogy of alcohol beverages, like the really a really good bottle of strong scotch versus a not so good of a bottle of strong scotch. Both are strong, but one is just way better than other. So strong doesn't mean
good or bad.
Good or bad, you know. And so in tea, we are looking for a strongness that is satisfying. You know, a strongness that we can bring out in a way the center, the core of a tea. Because sometimes when we, like for example, then let me go back to this part of tea then. Out. Short brewing.
And
still a lot of tea inside. I mean the same amount of tea, I guess. But like just like 20 seconds of brew. Just to play it safe.
A safe one, right?
A safe one. Let's brew tea safe today on this infusion and see how you feel.
I'm feeling the back of my head tingling. Is that normal?
Sometimes.
Yeah, it's actually got a really nice sensation around my head. Feels like I'm being touched by angels. And my stomach is sweating.
My whole body is sweating with all the light on me.
Yeah,
today.
We got lights. We got good tea. Color is noticeably lighter.
So even just on the scent, the broth before I even drink it.
Yep.
I mean, it still smells nice, but it wouldn't penetrate.
It's interesting now. Like this is more along the lines of maybe how I typically brew, maybe like in between these two. But now it's interesting. It almost feels like someone brewed tea and then poured a little bit of water in it. Almost, you know what I mean?
There you go. Diluted.
It's just diluted.
Yeah.
It feels like it's now. Yeah, because now I feel like I know the what this tea has to offer, and I feel like somebody just kind of like watered it down.
That's the thing.
A little bit, right?
So, is this cup taste bad? I don't think so. I actually, honestly...
It still has a decent amount of viscosity to it. It's sweet. It's very pleasant. Tastes like tea.
And so
it doesn't taste like water. I'm not saying it tastes bad. It just clearly is like, yeah.
But if it feels like the tea just stay here, physical sensation, maybe slowly it will still unfold. After all, it's a good tea. But it wouldn't do that turn that you were talking about.
Right.
So I always feel like when the tea can give so much more, why do we present it so much less?
Yeah, this is I would describe it as like this is like having tea with somebody on Zoom. You're like you're having a conversation and then you're drinking tea with them on Zoom, and the other way was like drinking it with them in person. You know, like when you're in front of somebody, you know, they say a vibe or whatever that a person puts off, right? There's a different energy when you're actually having tea with somebody in person versus yes, you can connect with somebody over video, but it's a different feeling.
It's different. It's different.
And
Yes.
it's not as noticeable.
Yeah.
Yeah.